everybody, Kitsune Hero here, and welcome to Doll Yokai. This project is actually being started, I hope, in June. Because I need to have it done by the end of July for a collab with Dolls Rescued, and at this point in time, I don't know who all else yet, but it's all about aliens. And these two little ladies are, of course, going to be my aliens. These are both NOVI STARS dolls. Unfinished ones, as a matter of fact. I had gotten them off of AliExpress. As you know, they're made in China. Well, they stopped making these in 2014, 2015. And these are leftovers that never got finished. Now, I already have shoes for them. I got them from Barbie, which seemed to work pretty good, so I'm going to let them keep their shoes. And what these two lovely ladies need, because I like their faces too, what they need is hair and clothes. So, I'm going to do that. I, of course, cannot root them. They're hard plastic, so I'm going to be making wigs. And I think I have some nice, shiny, futuristic-looking material that I can make them some nice outfits out of. So stay tuned, and we'll get right on this.
Don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Alright, and here they are, my two alien girls. I'm naming her Comet, obviously for the trail, and this one is Meteor. Yeah, they're a little frizzy. There's not a lot I can do about that, not with the way I did their hair up. We're just going to say that the solar winds were a little bit rough on their hairstyles. I did a lot of glued beading. I'm going to see how well that holds. And all in all, not too bad. I wanted some of the articulated NOVI stars. Now I have them, and they're styled my own way. As to who this character was supposed to have been, well, I don't know. And if you saw earlier in the video, yeah, it is 90 degrees in this workroom right now. We're at the end of July. We've had more 90-degree days than I need. It was wreaking utter havoc on the hot glue, but I think Maybe they'll be okay if I put them in the doll room because there's a pseudo-working air conditioner in there. Anyway, guys, what do you think? Cute little girls? I kind of like them. I may redo something similar to them another time, but I'm pretty satisfied. So guys, if you like this content, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. And also, don't forget to visit me on Etsy, Patreon, and on Discord. And I'm also putting my videos up on Rumble. And until next time, guys, thank you so very much for watching, and bye-bye.